Here we go again, y'all. We back. I'm in Kansas City, Kansas. I just thought it'd be cool just to do another show. It's organic though. We ain't no intro, no nothing. Just sitting here brainstorming some stuff. So today we just we kicking it, man. We gonna let you into this trucking life, and for those who are in trucking, you're gonna like this one. So today we coming with the trucker slang. Like, what you might hear somebody that drive trucks and they might say certain things and you're like, what the hell? Or you might just be a rookie at this first year and you hear a couple words and you're not familiar with. Today we're gonna get y'all familiar. We're gonna get y'all up, tuned in and locked in. So it's some languages out here. This shit really like a secret society for real, as far as like talking and etiquette. We'll get to a trucker etiquette show another time. So we just gonna get to the language, like trucker language, trucker to trucker. It's really a secret society for real. So it's a couple words, couple terms. So we gonna start with CB. You might hear a trucker talk about jump on the CB. The CB is just a radio that truckers use to communicate with each other. A lot of truckers, they don't use it, but if you out here and you need a laugh or two, or you might need some information or something, this is what they communicate with. So a couple of these terms you'll hear me say CB. So that's what I'm referring to when I say CB. So First off, another word, Sesame Street. On the CB, you'll hear a lot of people say, or you'll see somebody at one of these little locations and they'll be like, jump on Sesame Street. Sesame Street is just jumping on your CB, and the common channel is channel 19. So 19 is just for all the truckers. It's just a common channel, like everybody know around the world. If you hopping on the CB, turn to channel 19, and that's what you communicate with other truckers on. It's channel 19. They say jump on Sesame Street. Sesame Street is just the term for jump on your CB and turn it to 19. Another word is, let me see, blew my doors off. So if you hop on the CB, or you could talk to another trucker, he'd say, that motherfucker, he blew my doors off. It's just meaning that he went by so fast that you would have thought that one of the doors would have came off. So he might be going in the passing lane or a couple lanes over. The speed limit might be 70. He might be going 80, or he might be going down the downgrade going 80, or going probably 85. Another word, bears. When a trucker referred to bears, they're talking about the police, DOT, that's Department of Transportation, inspectors. They might be talking about the state troopers, or they just might be saying like, look, it's a bear on mile marker, blah blah blah. And if you're in the area, it's just giving you a heads up, like, okay, well, boom, we know that the police or one of these, people are up ahead. Bobtail. You'll hear a lot of truckers talk about bobtailing. Bobtailing is just specifically when you detach the trailer from the tractor and you riding around in the tractor. That's what they call a bobtail. Chicken lights. Chicken lights is it's just a lot of lights on a truck. A lot of people, they put lights and decorations on there, and they, just to make their truck look lit up, and just to let people know, I'm out here, I'm getting it, I can blow my money on lights, I guess, that's what I think. But you gotta know though, if you do put lights on your truck like that, if one of them go out, or some of them are blinking or just defective, you can get cited for that, and you can get a violation if you're going through inspection, or if you get put to the side while getting inspected. They'll give you a violation. What's another one? Hammer lane. Hammer lane is just typically a lane like to the far left, which is the passing lane, and that means that truckers just they giving it all. They gonna give it they all. If there's no police in sight, that's the hammer lane. I mean you hammering down. So another word is also hammering down. To hammer down is just to put your foot all the way on that accelerator and you giving it what it got on the highway. So if the speed limit is 65, shit, you're going 75. Most truckers do this. And most truckers do this, and they know, like they're on the CB and they know what's going on ahead of them, and they listening and they tuned in. So yeah, they going fast, and you wondering like, damn, why they going so fast? This is why, everybody in communication with each other that's on the road in that area. So hammer down is just you putting your foot all the way down on that accelerator. Deadhead. Deadhead, you'll hear a trucker say they deadheaded to point A to point B. Deadhead is typically when you just riding somewhere without a load and your trailer is empty in the back. So you deadheading somewhere. You might deadhead to Detroit from Chicago. You might deadhead to Houston from Dallas. It's small deadheading. Some people they deadhead further than that, but I've never deadheaded as far as like 2 or 3 hours. It's just a loss of money for everybody. We did that one. Super trucker. Everybody that drives trucks, like, you have your time in. So after a certain amount of time, you kind of classify as a veteran. So you might have a guy, you talking to him, and he might say some crazy shit like, I go 80, or I go 80 miles an hour around curves, or I go 80. I fly down those downgrades or them mountains. And he'd be like, man, you crazy. Like, one wrong move, or you might hit some ice, or you might hit, anything. Shit, it might be a deer that jump out there. They consider the super truckers. They know everything. They just know, they know what they doing. You can't tell them nothing. Super truckers. That's what we call them, super truckers. What else we got for y'all? The yard. So you might hear a trucker talk about the yard. The yard is just where your company is based at. So say your company is based on the West Coast, like mine. It's in Arizona, Phoenix, Arizona. Well, Glendale, Arizona to be exact. And then I might be talking to a trucker. I'm in Massachusetts or New York or New Hampshire. And he might say, where's your yard at? Where your yard located? And I'm going to tell him the yard is in Phoenix, Arizona. It's just where your company is based out of. What else we got? We got ankle biter. Ankle biter just means that, like, when a trucker say, I got my ankle biter with me, that means it's he has his kids with him, or one of his kids with him. Like my son, I don't refer to him as an ankle biter. It's just some other kind of term. This terms that other people use. I don't consider my son an ankle biter. I don't like the way the words sound, but that just means you got your kids with you. You got one of your kids with you. Might hop on the CB like, I got one of my ankle biters with me. He's sitting in the passenger seat. So a lot of truckers move like that. They have their kids with them. It's a good thing to see. A lot of these men out here stepping up to the plate, being good fathers, taking their kids on the road with them. That's what's up. So Antler Alley. Antler Alley means there's a lot of deer ahead, or a lot of deer in the area. So just be vigilant. So that CB really, it works. It really works to your advantage if you're on there and you driving at night, and for real, you can hit a deer, or you can hit something else. And if you hit that deer, you have to mash down on that gas so you can hit it entirely. Don't swerve. Don't do none of that crazy stuff. You have to hit it. And sometimes the deer go under, and sometimes the deer go up. But hopefully, the deer goes under the truck. Because if it goes up, it might go through that windshield. This job is kind of dangerous when you think about it in that aspect. Like, dang, stuff happens. So you got to pray every morning. And when you get up in the morning, pray. When you lay down at night, you pray. Every day, that's accident. You don't have any accidents or nothing like that. It's just a good day. You blessed. That means that the man had his hand over you the whole day. So, Jake break. Your Jake break is just it's a break that when you're going down these mountains, you turn it on. It's 1, 2, and 3. 3 is like the most powerful. You slow down your speed, you turn your Jake brake on. It tilts the engine, and it keeps the truck from going over a certain speed or slowing down. So if I'm going down to something as steep as Flagstaff or Cabbage Pass or Blue Mountain, and I'm going down, I'm gonna slow down. I'm gonna turn my Jake brake on to 3, and I'm gonna go 40 or 30 miles an hour with my emergency lights flashing. And I don't give a damn. I don't care about nobody else behind me that's trying to go faster than me. You can go around me if you want to. And I'm always using them Jake brakes. I'm going to stay safe. I'm going to come home to my kids when my time is, when my job is over with. I don't care about none of that. Like, hey, you do you, I'm going to do me, So that's what a Jake brake is. It just helps you go down these mountains or these downgrades or these steep hills. It really helps you. Next word, gators. So on the CB, a lot of people on there, we joking around. A lot of truckers is joking around. Another caution word is gators. Gators is just pieces of debris or pieces of tire debris rather on a highway. So they'll say, look, on mile marker or 231, there's gators in the middle of the road. Be vigilant, be careful. And you say 10-4 if you're in the area. 10-4 or thanks a lot, trucker, or whatever. But that's what gators are. It's just pieces of tire debris that's that you should be vigilant for. What else we got? Governed. So if somebody say that their truck is governed, that means that it can only go a certain speed. A certain speed, that's a lot of big companies do that just for insurance clauses, just to keep the insurance down. They'll have their drivers governed at 68 or 65 or 62, which is crazy because you might be somewhere on I-80 where the speed limit is 80 miles an hour and you just sitting there. It's a straight shot. It's flat like in Nebraska. You sitting there going 62, everybody flying around you. Phew. So, man, that's what that word is, that govern. Your truck governed, that means you're working for a major company. So, what else we got? I think we covered all of them. For real, Sesame Street, we did handle. Okay. So now I'll let y'all into the secret society of a trucker. And for my fellow truckers that don't know, now you know. So that was this episode. We just sitting here just informing everybody on, getting them hip to the words of what's going on in the CB. Oh, one more word. One more word, man. Lot lizards. Lot lizards, that's like a prostitute or no, it's a prostitute. Ain't no or, it's a prostitute. And a lot of these people out here fuck around with these prostitutes. A lot of truckers do. I don't know why. Maybe they ain't getting none, but shit, it is what it is. That's not my preference. I don't do that. I don't fuck around, period. Because you definitely can bring some shit home, or you definitely could die out here. They hitting on everything. So, and the lot lizards are really, they really be fucking